Hey, Daddy Abdullah. Namaste. How you guys doing? I want to talk to you about the management of your life. It's the balance. Everything is about balance. I talk about that balance thing in my book continuously. One of the main features of this book is time. Now, time's a funny thing. If I gave you guys 1,000 cities and said, here, you have to use this properly. Let's say Naira in Nigeria, and let's say I give you 10,000 Naira. Okay, you've got to appropriate your Naira or your cities in a certain way. You're going to be careful. You're not just going to, I hope, you're not just going to throw it away to the wind. You're not just going to say, just toss it. You're not going to do that. Because why? Because your 1,000 cities or your 10,000 Naira are valuable to you. They're valuable. It's a valuable commodity. It's a valuable commodity. You're not just going to chuck it, throw it away. However, why is it that you can be a little careful about your little bit of money, and you can wake up in the morning on a Thursday and you go, what do you have to do? And you just kind of let the day dawdle, like dwindle away, just evaporate away. What's up with that idea? What I'm talking about is a proper utilization of your life. Now, if you've got a little bit of money in your hand and you want to use your money appropriately, then you're going to be careful, like I'm going to spend a little bit here, spend a little bit here, but your time just... Now, when I work at what I work at every day, you guys wonder what I do every day. Let me tell you what I do every day, okay? Here's what I do every day. Pretty much I wake up, I begin to think about you guys. I start to focus on the website or the YouTube or individuals. I say hello to 40 or 50 or 60 of you. That's awesome. I love doing that. And what happens is that the day goes by and I wind up spending about, 16, 17, 18 hours at this. Now, some people say to me, my American friends, they say, wow, what'd you do all day? Well, I worked in front of my PC, my personal computer. I was on the phone. I was talking to individuals from Africa. I was working continuously on building the program, building the student base, making decisions, working with the university admin group on financial matters. And pretty soon there goes Thursday. I wake up in the morning and 16, 17, 18, 19 hours later, the day is gone. Now, did I waste my day? I have to ask myself that. I especially have to ask myself that because I'm pushing between 25 and 30,000 days and nights old. Now, you guys are way, 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 way younger than that. I actually counted, and I know I hit 25,000, and I know I haven't hit 30,000 yet. Somewhere between 25 and 30,000 days and nights. Every day and night is a commodity. I've got to use it in an appropriate way. And if I don't use it in an appropriate way, I've wasted it. Just like my money's a commodity, and so is my time. Your time is valuable. Your money is valuable. That's part of philosophy. The philosophy that I'm talking about balancing is balancing your day, balancing what you do in your day, giving appropriate amounts of time to appropriate things. Give things to your mental edification and growth. Give things to your physical growth. Do something about that. Alice asked me the other day, do you exercise? And I thought to myself, not as much as I need to. So thank you, Alice. I love you. And thanks for mentioning that. And then there's the social. Give time for your friends. Give time for your family. Appropriate your time properly. And then, of course, the spiritual. There's two things I have to do every day. And if I don't, I'm imbalanced. I'm imbalanced. I'm not balanced. I have to have sex. No, we've been talking about sex. I'm kidding you. I told you I haven't had sex since 2007. So don't even go there. I'm just kidding. What I have to do is, number one, I have to meditate. I have to quiet my mind. I have to go into a state. Aum Mani Padme Hum Hudim. Aum Mani Padme Hum Hudim. I do that sometimes for 3 hours. I go into theta wave meditation. It's very complicated to the insomnambulistic level of being, and it's very, very complicated and very, very good for me. Just in a few seconds of doing that, I've calmed myself down. Can you tell I'm calmer? So calm, I'm sleepy. Sometimes I go to sleep during meditation. Now, the second thing you got to do is you got to pray. Now, I try to stay in a spirit of prayer. In other words, I try to stay in a place where I don't just go to prayer and say, "Dear God, help me to do this and do 20 things, blah 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 blah," and blah blah blah. I don't do that. I don't I don't send a laundry list of requests to God. I never ask God for personal favors. I actually am in a spirit of prayer where I'm saying, let me be communing, let me be connecting with God all the time. I don't need to stop everything and go. And when Linda and I pray together, and so do my wife and I, Tanya, and I pray together, when we do so, they know I don't say amen at the end of the prayer. Why? Because I'm not done praying. Just because I finish and Linda and I are, say, talking, and I go, and God, guide and direct us and help us to understand these things. Linda, you doing okay? And she'll say, yeah, I'm fine. She won't say, hey, you didn't say amen, because she knows I don't say amen, because I don't conclude my prayer. You see what I mean? So what I'm talking about is managing your time. I talked about meditation and prayer for a minute. Let's go back through them real quick. Managing your time mentally, managing your time physically. Thanks, Alice. I'll try to exercise more. Appreciate that. Manifesting your time socially. I'm reaching out to you. I'm giving of myself to you. Manifesting my time spiritually with God. Namaste. Namaste means let my God within me connect with the God within you, and may we know each other in a oneness way. You know, we're all the same. We're all one. We're all one being together. And we're not aware of that. But if the whole world were aware of the interconnectivity, we wouldn't have two planets. We would just have one planet. I like that. We wouldn't have two planets of males and females. Remember, we were talking about sex. We would just have one planet. We'd all come together as one. But we're not all one. We're all separate. We're not all one. We're all separate. And we need to stop being separate. We need to come together. We need to connect. We need to be one together. And that's the message. I want you to remember to be balanced with your time and your money. Be just as careful with your time. Your time is precious. When you're young, you think you're immortal. You think, I'm in my 20s. Gosh, I got like my 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s. They go fast. Trust me, they do. I remember my 20s. I remember my 30s. I remember my 40s. I remember my 50s. And pretty soon I'll be done remembering my 60s. I'll be in my 70s. And by the way, thank you, all of you who want to marry me. And I say, well, I'm too old. I'm almost 100. And you say, hey, age is just a number. And I say, I love you. But yeah, it is a number. If I'm 69 and you're 22, those are, daddy right here. Daddy, okay? I love you guys. Now let's all work together. Let's all come together. I'm about ready to give you your secret word. And are you ready for that secret word? Here it is. Africa. That's an easy one. Africa. Okay? And that's video number 89, Africa. Now, why the secret word? I'm trying to see if you're watching, because remember, you're going to be evaluated now in your participation. Your number on Sunday is going to go up or down based on that. I love you guys so much. I really do. Daddy loves you so much. Be with me. I want to be with you. I want to be one with you. I want to be interconnected with you. I want to put my arms around you and hug you, love you. Boys and girls. I'm not gay, but I want to give you a big hug. Not a gay hug, a straight hug. Not hung up on that. Are you? I love you guys so much. Okay. Daddy Abdullah. Loving the whole world. Come on. I love all of you guys. Loving the world. Let's love each other, okay? Love you. Bye-bye.